On June 1st of 2025, Saturday, yes, Saturday, Mohammed Sabri Soliman threw Molotov cocktails and burned people in Boulder, Colorado. It comes out to 555. You guys made me aware that Trump says 555 a lot. 55 reminds me of Julius Caesar. He died at 55 years old. Now, before you yawn on this, I want you to understand, I have done videos for years, and I believe this is wordplay. Soliman. I want you to see it for just what it is. I believe the powers are playing with us. So I want you to see the spelling yourself. I want you to see it, and I want you to think this through with me. See? The FBI says it was a targeted attack of T and named the suspect a 45-year-old Mohammed Soliman, right? Mohammed. See if I got that right. Got too many M's. I'm not gonna squabble over it. But what I want you to understand is that all the clues are here, people. Depending on where you go, you get two M's. Depends on what reports I read. But either way, look at this. 45. Trump's the 45th president. But Soliman. What does that sound like, Soliman? Well, I'm doing the video a little bit different because I want to get your attention. I want you to stay with me, okay? It's important. Molotov cocktail come out to 84. Barack Obama was born August 4th. But look at this here. King Solomon was renowned for his wisdom, his role as the builder of the first temple in Jerusalem. Are you getting it? Solomon is known for being the king of Israel who built the first temple in Israel. So I want you to follow me. I believe they're playing with us. See, King Solomon was renowned for his wisdom, his role as the builder of the first temple in Jerusalem, and his reign as the last ruler of the United Kingdom of Israel, marking the height of its power. Now look at this. He is also associated with a golden age. Are you getting it now? Of Israel, and is a legendary source of judicial and religious wisdom. I believe they're playing with us. You got 45 years old, Jerusalem temple, and golden age. Come on, man. Come on. Solomon is not a single book number within the Bible. Instead, his name appears in connection with several books, primarily the wisdom books of the Old Testament. Specifically, these include Song of Solomon, right? It's the 22nd book in the Old Testament, 2:2. I've been telling you guys for over a year now that Barack Obama is in a photograph. I have a photograph, that is, of Barack Obama sweating a V on his head in the movie I Pet Goat 2. Look, he sweats a V. That's the 22nd letter of the alphabet. When the sweat comes down his nose, then the American flag shreds and everything behind him crumbles. It's disaster. V is 22, the 22nd letter of the alphabet. 22. Is that coincidence that Song of Solomon is the 22nd book? Then, well, now we can start. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Franchise Pearson. Welcome to Franchise Blue. I told you I would get back with you guys in relation to the situation that happened yesterday. And man, It's going to be tough to publish it, but I'm going to do what I can. Attacker in Boulder, Colorado burns 8 people at march for Israeli hostage. Officials say suspect in custody. A suspect is in custody after what the FBI is calling a targeted act of violence during a peaceful march in support of Israeli hostage at the outdoor Pearl Street Mall, Boulder, Colorado on Sunday. All right. Let's see. Witnesses said the suspect used a makeshift flamethrower and threw Molotov cocktails that burned multiple victims. Police and FBI said, Boulder police said 8 people were injured. So same information. And again, 45 years old, Soliman. This is wordplay, people. I don't care what nobody says. This is all wordplay. It's all wordplay. The people were between 52 to 88 years old. Take 52 minus 88, what do you get? You get 36. That's 3 6s, 666. It's deep, y'all. Not gonna bother reading the same redundant information, but check this out.
We begin in the US state of Colorado, where authorities there have confirmed 6 people have been injured by a makeshift flamethrower and incendiary devices targeted at a Jewish group holding a march in support of Israeli hostages. The suspect, 45-year-old Mohammed Soliman, is currently in police custody. CBS correspondent Christian Benavides has this report.
The attack happened early.
So you heard the information, and here the guy is being handcuffed. Here he is right here.
Charges this morning. Our Naomi Ruckham joins me here in Studio 57 with more on this. Naomi, good morning.
Errol, the FBI is calling this a targeted act of violence and investigating the attack as an act of terrorism. The suspect is an Egyptian national whose visa expired more than 2 years ago. Charges were just filed against him, including attempted murder and the use of explosives during a felony. Investigators are now delving into his background and social media posts as they try to determine what inspired him to commit the attack and if he acted alone.
So I'm not going to show that for the violence. And here's the guy kept coming up in all my feeds. Notice he's got the black and white on. And what kind of hat he got on? He said he was traveling.
Tourist from San Diego, and I was in Aspen for 1 week on vacation. So I decided I would come and visit Boulder to see what it was like and what it was all about. And I was having lunch today on, I think it's called Pearl Street. I was having lunch there at the Italian restaurant when all of a sudden I heard a big boom and people yelling and screaming, and I turned around right away and I started recording. Usually I would want to help and run over there and see what's going on. But today it seemed more dangerous, more like there was a lot more craziness happening than the...
So he's got the New York hat on. And I've been telling you guys, I believe New York is on that list. People, look, I just, look, they show you, okay? They show you, okay? He got on a New York hat. What are the odds? You know, a lot of my videos this year alone, people have got New York stuff on. I believe they're giving us signs and warnings. Now, let's go to this here. I had information on New York. Did I get rid of it? New York became part of America July 26, 1788. July 26. Take July 26, 2025, anniversary of New York, versus 6/1, yesterday event. The difference is 55 days. Julius Caesar died at 55 years old. And I believe that they're talking to us, people. And the biggest clue I believe we have so far is this here. This is what his name sounds like. King Solomon was renowned for his wisdom. his role as the builder of the first temple of Jerusalem, and his reign as the last ruler of the United Kingdom of Israel, marking the height of his power. He is also associated with a golden age. Do you understand? A golden age. And why am I bringing that up? Look at this here. Look at it for what it is. Trump Gaza. We're gonna watch this film, Trump Gaza video. And then matter of fact, I wanna show you something else as well. I wanna show you this here. While there is no active construction of a new temple in Israel, preparations and discussions regarding a third temple continue within certain religious circles, particularly among Orthodox Jews. The Temple Institute, a small organization, has been actively working on preparations for rebuilding the temple, including research blueprints and even efforts to find a ritually pure red heifer. However, it's important to note that mainstream Orthodox Judaism generally leaves the rebuilding of the temple to divine providence and the coming of the Jewish Messiah. Now, I do believe they had a red heifer. I think I read that a few months ago. Have they found a red heifer in Jerusalem? Yes, red heifers have been found and brought to Israel, specifically in Shiloh, which is near Jerusalem. 5 red heifers imported from the United States were brought to Israel in 2022 for the purpose of being used in a ritual that is part of the preparations of the rebuilding of the third temple in Jerusalem. So people, everything is on track. Everything is on track, people. And what are the odds this would be this guy's name? That's all I'm asking. You tell me what you think. What are the odds this guy, they have a story, but when you look at the name and you see the research that I just did, Soliman. I think that's Solomon, people. I do. Now check this out. We have this here. Is this Donald Trump shares bizarre AI generated video about Trump Gaza? Is this not the golden age? Watch it.
Why buy ordinary furniture?
I believe it is the golden age.
Fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright. Golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance the
You heard that? Listen to the word. Golden future, brand new light.
Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright. Golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza #1. Trump Gaza shining bright. Golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza #1.
We have an opportunity.
I think they're speaking to us. Wow, what a find, people. What a find. What a find. The red heifers are in place. Everything is in place. And this King Solomon, he is also associated with the golden age. The golden age and the first temple. My name is Friendshot Pierce. If you find it interesting, thumbs up. Please share the video. Again, if you can help out the channel, I appreciate it. Just go to Friendshot Blue, click on my portrait, and click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. God bless you, and stay safe. Jesus is coming soon.